She's not going to tell you outright. She won't announce that she's been neglected, that her needs aren't being met, or that she's looking at you and wondering what it would be like. That's not how women communicate this, but her body will tell you. Her behavior will tell you. The subtle shifts in how she interacts with you, those will tell you everything if you know what to look for. This isn't about women who are casually attracted. This is about women carrying unmet desire like a weight, hoping the right man will recognize it and do something about it. By the end of this, you'll know how to spot the signs she's sexually frustrated, and quietly hoping you'll be the one to change that. Watch for number 4 and number 9. Those are the ones she's least able to hide. Let's get into it. When she responds to you with unusual intensity. You're having a normal conversation at a work event or a friend's gathering. You make a standard comment, nothing special. But her reaction is more than the moment calls for. She laughs a little too hard. She leans in a little too close. Her eyes linger on you a little too long. This is overflow. When a woman is carrying pent-up desire, that energy has to go somewhere. It leaks into her interactions. Especially with men she finds attractive. Here's the difference. A woman who's fulfilled will engage with you calmly, warmly, proportionally. A woman who's frustrated will respond with disproportionate intensity. She's not overreacting because you're hilarious or fascinating. She's overreacting because she's running hot. And you're in her line of sight. If her responses feel charged beyond what the situation warrants, she's not just interested, she's hungry. And if she's responding intensely, watch how she handles physical distance. 2, she finds reasons to be in your space. You're at a dinner party, and she's seated next to you when she could have sat anywhere. You're at a company mixer, and she keeps drifting back to your corner of the room. You're walking through a parking lot together, and her arm keeps brushing against yours. A woman who's sexually satisfied maintains comfortable neutral distance. She doesn't need physical proximity because she's not seeking anything from you. But a woman who's frustrated gravitates toward men she's attracted to almost involuntarily. She craves closeness, contact, presence. She might not even be conscious of it. She just knows that being near you feels good. And she keeps finding her way back. If she's repeatedly ending up in your personal space, when there's no practical reason for it, her body is doing what her words can't. And if she's getting close, pay attention to how she touches you. 3, her touches carry weight. There's a difference between a casual touch and a loaded one. And a sexually frustrated woman gives you the second kind. When she touches your arm, her hand presses in rather than just grazing. When she playfully pushes your shoulder, her fingers linger for a second after the push. When she hands you something, the transfer becomes a moment. Her fingers brushing yours slowly, deliberately. Touch is how pent-up physical desire escapes. She can't act on what she's feeling directly, so it comes out in these micro-contacts. Each touch is a tiny release valve. Here's what to watch for. Does her touch feel purposeful? Does it seem like she's savoring the contact, rather than just making it? If every touch from her carries a little extra weight, she's communicating something her words aren't saying. And if her touches are loaded, wait until you notice what happens to her breathing. 4. Her breathing changes when you're close. You've moved in to say something privately, or you're standing close, enough that you can almost feel the warmth coming off her. And you notice something, her breathing has shifted. It's slightly deeper, slightly faster. Her chest rises and falls more noticeably. This is a physiological response she can't fake or control. When a woman is sexually frustrated and finds herself near a man she's attracted to, her body responds before her mind can filter it. Breathing deepens because arousal triggers the autonomic nervous system. It's the same response that happens in intimate moments, except now it's happening in public and she's trying to hide it. If you notice her breath change when you get close, she's not just enjoying the conversation. Her body is reacting to you in ways she might not even fully realize. And if her body is responding, listen closely to what she talks about. 5. She steers conversations toward intimacy. You're having a normal conversation about weekend plans or a recent trip, but somehow she keeps nudging it toward more personal territory. She asks if you went alone. She wonders if you're seeing anyone. She makes a joke about how long it's been since her last vacation, or her last date, with a look that says more than the words do. This is topic escalation. A woman who's sexually frustrated will unconsciously steer conversations toward intimacy, relationships and connection, because that's what's on her mind. She's not doing this to gather information for a spreadsheet. She's testing the waters, seeing if you'll engage, dropping breadcrumbs that lead toward the subject she actually wants to discuss or better act on. If she keeps finding ways to make the conversation more personal, more loaded, more suggestive, she's hoping you'll meet her there. And if the topics are getting personal, watch how she talks about her current situation.